What's up gamers? In this video, I will finally teach you guys something that I'm pretty sure I'm good at, okay? So I'll teach you guys how to not get a girlfriend, and if you want a girlfriend, then you know what not to do at least. But I'm glad that I'm finally sharing something that I'm pretty confident about, you know? So let's just jump right into how not to get a girlfriend. So tip number one is basically a subconscious tip, but you need to understand that she doesn't need you. So while we're talking with each other, we send subconscious signals, okay? And if you subconsciously send the signals to her that you actually need her more than she needs you, that comes off as beta signals. So you want to send those beta signals. And this is a subconscious tip. So in order to achieve the most amount of beta signals, you need to believe yourself that she doesn't need you and you need her. And if you don't get with her, you will die alone in your bed without anyone beside you. So just before talking with a girl or having any type of conversation, if you want to send these beta signals, just repeat to yourself like, I need this, otherwise I'll die alone, and that'll be sad. That'll be sad. So yeah, this is a subconscious tip. So make sure to send those beta signals to her, okay? Now the second tip is really easy actually. There shouldn't be any physical contact. Because without physical contact, physical attraction is not, it's a little bit hard. So as long as there is no touchy, then you're good to go. And it's so easy to offend other girls too. Just think about it. You can easily offend her and that comes off as something bad, and then you're weird. See? You don't want to be weird, right? So no touching. No hand on your shoulder, no hand on your back. No touchy. So the third tip is going to be again a general tip, but conversations are just a way to transfer information. So as you're talking with a girl, so first of all, you shouldn't be talking with a girl, okay? But sometimes you need to, right? Then just see conversations as a way to transfer information. You don't get to have fun, you don't get to make sarcasm, you don't get to make jokes, because those are useless. Are they transferring information? By being sarcastic, are you transferring any useful information? No. So conversations are a way to transfer information, and anything other than that is useless. So if you try to have fun by making a joke, no, that's bad. Now these three tips should already be enough to not get you on a date. But since you're a Sigma woman magnet, I would assume you would at least have to go on a few dates. But I have more tips to get rid of those dates and make sure not to have any second date. Make sure to use those tips before getting on a date too, to accomplish that you will not get on a date anyways. But if you ever end up going on a date, by doing those tips, you will assure that there won't be a second date. So that's nice. So the fourth tip is no alcohol. If you meet with a girl in a place where there's alcohol available, do not buy her alcohol. So first of all, this saves your money, this saves your time, and by doing this, you will not allow her to be on a mild head so that she won't make any bold moves. But not only that, when someone is drunk, they're not too picky. So by not allowing her to drink, you allow her to be picky and cancel you. Now, you should also not drink on a date too, because if you drink, you might act with your second head, which might force you to go on a second date, which is not cool. But not only that, you want to protect your Sigma body, right? Yeah, not drinking is good, but you do you, after all, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta drink, but make sure to not act with your second head at least, okay? So no alcohol. For her, you're not buying alcohol, only water. For you, you do you. Now the fifth tip is, the moment that you meet with her, insult her. But this insult needs to be in a form of joke. So prepare your sexist jokes, learn some swear words in her mother tongue. Now if you know her mother tongue, don't insult her, because then you're just insulting her. But if you don't know her mother language, you can just insult her, then just act like it's funny, okay? This is such a turn off, I learned. So just prepare your sexist jokes, prepare your racist jokes, prepare your swear words in her mother language, and just use them the moment that you see her, because this will just immediately turn off, and then there won't be any conversation after those. Insult her in a form of joke. So you're making a joke, right? No, you know you're making an insult, but she just needs to know that your humor taste is bad. So my tip number 6 is an amazing tip. I love it, but it's also a double-edged sword, okay? So the tip is you must share all your hot takes as soon as possible. So you need to share all the controversial ideas or opinions you have as soon as possible. Now you want to do this as soon as possible because if there is attraction and then you share your controversial opinions, then that might come across as confident and, you know, personality trait. But if you share before that, then it just is like, what the fuck, this guy is stupid. Okay, so you need to share them as soon as possible. Another reason for this to be a double-edged sword, if you share a controversial topic and then she agrees with you, then that's just more attraction. So make sure to share as many as of your hot takes. And some of my personal hot takes that I like to share are like, I don't believe in ADHD, depression is not real, or coronavirus is a creation of humans that want to kill some people and vaccinations are not real. Try to use more than one hot take so it doesn't come across as sarcastic or is that a joke, or oh, he's confident, you know. And by using hot takes that are like casted into a stereotype that you are a part of that, then it's super effective. So it's like using water gun against charm, okay? But what I mean by that is that I'm Turkish, right? So if my hot take is Turkey didn't do Armenian genocide, it fits into a stereotype and that will immediately trigger people. The conversation dies just right there as soon as I say it. So if you're American, some of the things you might say is like, slavery is actually good. That's like a or I don't know, just, you know, the stereotypes, just use them and throw your hot takes out there. The 7th tip is talk about whatever you want to teach her. This is amazing, okay? So as I said, conversations are a transfer of information, so you want to teach her something because that's the only way.
Do you know the way?
Whatever you want to talk about, just teach her about that. Now, this is also super effective if you teach her something about her expertise. So if she studies politics, you can explain her why Taiwan is actually China. Or if she studies economics, that's my favorite, you can explain her why Chinese companies are actually undervalued, or why Fed is just printing so much money and inflation will kill us and NFTs will be our new currency. Or if she studies medicine or something like that, you can be like, you know, coronavirus doesn't actually exist. You know, just teach her, give her information, and make sure she gets out educated, okay? Now, tip number 8 is don't allow silence. Now, this is important because attraction mostly occurs during silences, you know, when two people are not talking. That's a powerful place to get attraction. So by not allowing silence, you basically automatically remove all those moments that you could have I don't know, like an intimate eye contact. And a nice way to don't allow for silence is just whenever the conversation ends or you feel like you're getting into a silence, just throw random words like gamer, oh my god, Among Us, sus. Those are some of the words that I love to throw around. But not only that, by throwing those random words around, you will also come across as 500 IQ, and this will allow you to be seen as such an intellectual that is not really relatable. And this will also kill your date, basically. Now, I also have a 9th bonus tip. Bonus tip time! This is special bonus tip. I just remembered now. But if you have an animal or like a cute thing like this, okay, don't show her. But yeah, these are all my tips basically. And I know it is hard to apply all of them all of a sudden. And as a pro, I can say you don't need to apply all of them in one conversation. Usually just like 1 or 2 of them is enough to kill the moment. But try to learn them and try to apply one of them in every conversation so that you get to hang of them. And you can also try these tips with your friends, your normal conversations, and then you will be the ultimate Sigma. But now, if you're a coomer and you actually want a girlfriend, then yeah, you know what not to do. And if you were doing some of these, then now you know why shit went down. But yeah, gamers, this was the video. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys learned something. Now you know how not to get a girlfriend, so you can turn off your woman magnet mode finally. But yeah, if you had fun, leave a like, subscribe. It would make my day. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching, and gaming out.